Yo, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're around Great Britain for DRZ, and we got a little bit of a tricky one today. We got a couple of new faces, we got a couple of guys with interesting situations.
Oh, you. Sorry.
And just a lot to fight and to prove for around Britain. There's a chance of rain towards the end of the race, but we can't see it right now on our radar, so we're hoping for a whole just dry race at the moment. And hope for the best. We are 12 points behind Joe in the drivers, and in the constructors we're way out of proportion. I think about 30 some points behind, so it's not too great right now for us in the constructors, and I think we're not going to be in any contention to win
I'm not gonna give you
so just hoping for the best, and let's see what we can do and perform today. Not a big fan of Britain. I like the track, but I'm not the best at it. As we come through the middle of third sector onto the power. There isn't a lot of deploy or battery left. I broke so early into the final chicane. That's going to be so bad. And as you're going to say, I broke early, and here we go coming across the line. It's going to be a 27-2. 27-2. I could have been a 27-0 too.
Oh my god.
And that's all we needed to do. And as shocking as it is to me, that's all we needed to do. We set a single lap, and we came across the line P14 in Q1. It's full quali today, in which I actually completely forgot. And we made it through into Q2, P14 on a one-shot wonder somehow. And here we go now on our second lap. There's a new guy in the league right now. His name's Alfie, and he's a last quali round in Q1. He was a whole second up on us in pace, and I think P2 is about 6 or so tenths behind. So it wasn't too great. But here we go on our first and only lap in Q2 now. The first lap I actually invalidated, so it wasn't too great. Here we go through Maggots and Beckett's though. All the way around.
Oh, PLH. Sorry.
And hoping to get a slipstream from the car ahead. We're up about 5 tenths, so far so good.
7 didn't make it.
I end up braking going around this right-hander, which I'm going to lose a lot of time in. I lose about a tenth and a half, maybe 2 tenths. But coming down to the final corners, a little bit of understeer, having to correct the car because of the dirty air ahead. But here we go, coming across the line.
Fast right-hander, which lost me a lot of
and it's going to be only P9, but we're through into Q3.
I was up 6 tenths, and then I decided, I don't know why, I broke going into the fast right-hander. I'll take fresh tires from
and now,
this grid. I'll take fresh tires.
As you see, we're on the formation lap. I actually forgot to go out during Q3 to set a lap.
Don't you get fresh tires
which
if you restart?
Isn't the end of the world. I'm still starting P10, but it's just not ideal. And then I collided with Noel on the formation lap, so both of us just went back to the start.
Yeah, you see?
But here we go now. About to get racing, and we're behind Chungus. So fellow faces and Optics are in front of us too. So a contender in the constructors as 5 red lights is away quick. And we're immediately on the attack.
Immediately go on the attack.
And PLH gets
crashed,
even though he was ghosted on my end, which is a little confusing with EA
servers. It said I spun
servers.
PLH, but he was ghosted on my screen.
A little confusing as we make 2 places so far.
Whoa!
I'm looking for a move on Optic. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully following Endzone through here. And we'll get the move done. We'll stick behind Endzone, hopefully looking for a move maybe past one of these two, but not a lot of room, nowhere I can really go.
Oh shit! Oh, Fisky's got spun by Chungus.
Now, looking around the outside of Endzone, can we get the move done? We're on mediums, so we'll make it nice and easy. And now, up next is the McLaren.
Me for that, but he was literally ghosted on my screen.
Now getting used to the new setup. Endzone actually goes wide behind us, and we're trying to gain on this McLaren. But there's already a gap of about a second to Speedy Crane and the leaders ahead. As Josh and Alfie
McLaren driver is slow.
are out ahead too.
He's on hard tires. I didn't even look up.
Now, after realizing that the McLaren driver is on hard tires, not realizing, we want to get a move on. So hopefully look into this next DRS detection zone, we can get a move done. But we have to remember, rain is going to come towards the very end of this race. Will it be enough? We'll get the data from Null. But here we go. On the inside of the McLaren driver, we'll leave him the room.
I think I left it.
Side by side now, and coming in to the first chicane, and that gives Endzone a look, as he's gonna look to follow us right through.
Dropped from DRS.
And as they actually just start squabbling,
Got a little bit of pushing to do.
and I thought it was Endzone, but it's actually Mint Kestrel, so Mint Kestrel will easily catch up to me and will start to fly past me, because he's just so much quicker than I am.
These guys clump up and I can climb the order, or maybe work with Mint.
And now about 3 laps later, I let Mint Kestrel by, and he's dragged us back into this top 3 fight. Or sorry, a
Get two birds, one stone
P3
here.
fight. But here we go, Mint Kestrel looking to fight the Kicks Albers, and they're pushing him off the track, running him really wide. And I'm finding my pace, keeping my ground, looking for a move on the inside, but I also
being very cautious
wanna... I really don't want to do anything, because these guys are really deadly at the moment with
These
the way
guys
they're
are
racing it.
like madmen.
As I just seen Mint Kestrel get pushed off the track, so I'm not going to take any chances, and I follow Liam off the track. Not too great of a line to follow, but I want to get through these guys with Mint Kestrel, but Mint has just got 2 birds with 1 stone as we look for a pass on Liam here, but he's just got more battery than me and more pace at the moment, and we're not really going anywhere, so I'm looking to save battery and maybe pass him on a further opportunity. As Mint Kestrel and Speedy Crane are fighting up ahead still, and this will follow lap after lap after lap, as Mint Kestrel actually started a place behind me. So far so good for the 2 of us, and here comes Josh on hard tires, comes out absolutely nowhere, and I'm gonna look to let him by, and hopefully he can cause a little bit of a disturbance up ahead between these medium guys, but I'm not gonna bring too much fight to Josh on these stonked up hard tires.
There are 20 laps of fuel left.
And
As
and
now,
that's why I'm
11
staying
laps
out.
later, we're catching up
Oh.
to Noel and Liam. Noel wants to go
Oh,
until the
always-
rain comes.
he
And he's telling me
always
the rain
makes
is going to
me
come at lap
off track and
22,
force
but it'll
send
be
me
really
off the
bad
fucking
lap
hill off.
26. So he's hoping the rain gets worse. And I stayed out until, well, lap 12.
Thank you, Noel. Thank
Nobody-
you.
Maybe lap 11. So my tires are the
Thank you.
best on track right
I'll
now for
get
the
him back.
guys who have already pitted off mediums. But as you can see, we have great
3
pace.
seconds too, so he's definitely
We've
not-
caught up to Noel and Liam
He's
from
struggling
a
on his
4 to
tires.
5 lap deficit. As here we
Oh,
go,
he's
Liam
letting me
goes
go.
on none, and I think he's let me
Okay,
go.
and
And
he
he's
just-
actually
Whoa,
just
whoa.
He cut in
lets
front of me.
off the throttle entirely
damage.
I see.
and
I saw
breaks my
something
wing.
flying.
Yeah, guess
And
who-
there's
guess whose
nothing
it
I
is.
can do.
Yes, the idiot. I'm going up the track and he cuts in front of me and I have damage.
You haven't spun or something. What?
Oh,
Think what do you do?
Liam was in the AA Racing League, and I know when he gets annoyed.
no, but he doesn't have to hit
You-
me. 2 weeks in a
Well,
row.
he took someone out because he was annoyed. There.
And after that little conversation between me and Noel, Liam was actually upset that Noel was holding him back and was just having an amazing defensive masterclass. And now about 3 laps later, we had to let the McLaren of Mad Brie go because he just had fresh medium tires. We couldn't fight him with this wing damage and old hards right now. But we would have been up the road. We would have been fighting for maybe a P4 or 5. But right now, it's only going to be about P7 at best, depending on what Liam
Does he
does.
rain?
As you can see,
It's raining. Is it worth it to really box this early?
I don't think.
Till
I just
Jack
saw.
is back 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Last lap.
My race is absolutely ruined. So.
What did you do? What happened?
Hit me, man. He literally,
Was he?
Liam. I mean, I'm literally driving. I have DRS and I'm burning. I go to his left, which turns into the inside on the straight. We're halfway down the straight. We're like not even like anywhere near the breaking point, and he just cuts in front of me.
Sounds like you have fun.
He's got a 3-second too. Why is he fighting me like this? And I'm keeping with them, which is so sad. It shows the pace.
And just a lap or so later, here comes Enzo on fresh soft tires. He actually was going hard tires until the rain came out. And it did him pretty well. The only thing is he got a speeding. As I go to let him go, it wasn't very coordinated. But I'm just going to fall into line behind end zone. I'm going to look to get DRS and hopefully stick with him so I do get Liam and potentially P7 because I'm going to finish ahead of end zone. But we're going to look to follow him. The rest of this race is actually... I'm not too sure what happens. It says there's a yellow flag, but there's not really a hint as of what it is. I'm guessing is one of the Red Bulls going slow. As there's nothing I can see on track. But yeah, I mean, race absolutely shafted because somebody got upset from another driver. And I mean, it's just unfortunate. And there's nothing I can do about it, as DRS bringing us so close to end zone.
I cannot turn the car.
But there isn't really much I can do, and probably by around the last lap, he'll have me fully dropped. Because I can't turn at all through Maggots and Beckett's and through even just cops. Like, I can't turn my car at all. As you can see, I have to go all the way down to 6th gear and let off to even make the corner. So, it's a little bit rough. It's not the Great Britain I would have wanted. And that's now 2 times in a row I've been absolutely screwed over by something else in a Britain race. And it's just really unfortunate. And just adds to my bad luck tally.
Well, the Aston didn't even win. The fucking Williams won. What?
And as we go through the final lap, Alfie didn't win this race somehow. And the Williams of NYC Gaming actually won, which was a little confused on how. I guess he just beat him long-term with
DRZ
tires or something else.
Okay.
But
Well, that's
here we
great.
go.
That happens now.
Through Maggots and Beckett's, and now on the final back straight. We're going to finish
Double Williams
P8
podium.
and hopefully report Liam for absolutely ruining my race there. But we will finish ahead of end zone. Mint Kestrel will creep his car all the way up to the back of my car around these final few corners because of just his better tires and having a wing. But we come across the line P8 and very upset and frustrated because it could have been something better, like said earlier, P5 or P4. We could have been up there fighting with those guys, and they even were very close to P3. So if we didn't have that wing damage, we could have been flying through this order because it was very doable. It's just so unfortunate the way it happened because we were on better tires than everybody in this grid.
Whatever. P8. It'll probably be P7, but that's really f***ing annoying.
And switching over to the driver's standings, we actually did get ahead of Liam. He got a nice juicy penalty for that. 10 seconds and 10 penalty points. So it says 8 points here, but we're actually only 6 points behind Joe as he finished 10th. And in the constructors, it's just so far gone. Williams had a hell of a day, and we're just way out of it. I mean, 31 points behind, and we're just not going to have do any good to be able to catch back up. I'm missing the last race of the season, so there is no chance we're winning the constructors, but the best thing we could do is just hope for a good outcome in the last 2 races that I'm able to race and just hope for the best in the final race, but it's going to be so hard. So we'll just have to wait and see, but until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. See ya.